Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Since the new year is here, I decided to gather the best 100 mods. Some of these mods are so popular that everyone that plays Minecraft knows them, and others are underrated. But the mutual thing about them is that every single mod here is so unique and very fun to play. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Optifine. Of course we can't begin on 100 mods without mentioning the top and most famous mod of all time, getting over 100 million downloads. Optifine basically makes it easy for people to modify their graphics in the game and also adds the ability to use shaders. On top of that, it can triple your FPS. I know most of you know this, but I'll recap one chart. Trinka's animation overhaul makes the animation in Minecraft way more satisfying and realistic. However, the mod isn't specified in the combat field either, but it does a great job at making the movements stand out and are good to look at. Physics mod lives up to its name, as it changes the physics in Minecraft entirely. The game simply feels like you're watching a Blender render. I've played dozens of realistic games in the past but never seen any game as realistic as Minecraft with the physics mod. Also, one of the most impressive parts about this mod is the settings. They look very sophisticated and easy to access. Here you could change anything you want about the mod. Overall, it is a perfect mod, and if you buy the pro version you will get even better stuff. Dynamic Surroundings is a mod that adds several ambient sounds to beautify nature in Minecraft and make it more satisfying to roam around it and explore more biomes that will also have different sounds and beautiful effects. Just listen to this. Epic Fight mod is yet another animation enhancing project. This one is a bit more popular and brings higher quality animation as the name states. Epic Fight mod is specifically for people looking to have a unique fighting experience with every attacking animation being covered and completely revamped. No Cubes is a self-explanatory mod. It raises all the cubes around the game and replaces them with smooth surface that makes Minecraft unrecognizable, especially when paired with a realistic texture pack and shader. Dynamic Trees mod makes the forest in Minecraft much more enjoyable to explore and have a nicer ambience, all this by only enhancing the tree's shape and loot. They now look more realistic and, as the name goes, more dynamic. Alex's mobs add many animals to the game, all of which have unique animation and spawn in different biomes, making them exceptionally dynamic and enhancing exploration in Minecraft. Water Physics mod makes the water fully functional in the game, allowing the ability to drain any lake and fill any space with water. It's a handy mod for people looking to gather mods for a hardcore realistic mod pack. Create is smoothly the best technology mod ever released to Minecraft. Create mod allows you to express your creativity expansively by illustrating your ideas into the game wholly and precisely, using a few gadgets and tools that connect together, creating couples of reactions and movements. Like this train over here. Irish Shader mods gives outstanding performance with shader, and the reason for that is because it's built off of a sodium mod. And if you don't know this mod, it's the ultimate Optifine because it multiplies your FPS by a lot. Mutant Beast is the remastering mod of the outdated Mutant Creatures mod. I guess you're all familiar with it. The difference here is that Mutant Beast focuses on giving the mutant mobs special attacks that look incredible and dynamic. You also get excellent weapons after defeating these guys, and let me tell you, it's so entertaining to play around with it. Alternacraft gives the player a Jurassic Park experience. You will come across various dinosaurs. Some are active during nighttime and others prefer to move during the daytime. Overall, you will truly enjoy playing the game with dinosaurs in it. World Edit mod saves builders a ton of time by allowing them to place or destroy hundreds of blocks at once, making it possible to build massive projects in a shorter amount of time. Wild Nature mod is another self-explanatory mod in this list, as it adds an exotic touch to Minecraft by including new beautiful biomes made with new blocks that you could use for decoration. The mod doesn't stop here, it also adds cute animals like the goat and the ducks, all of which help aggrandize nature in the game and improve exploration altogether. Winter Storms and Tornadoes mod makes the weather in Minecraft much more dangerous. Now instead of seeing that it starts raining and being like, oh damn, I hate rain noises, you will be packing your things and running for your life because the moment a storm collides, it will destroy and debase that place entirely, killing any living creature in that range. So when you see a storm colliding, Twilight Forest mod is one of the most downloaded mods in the game. And it's for a reason. Twilight Forest adds a new dimension filled with new bosses and mobs, as well as entirely different atmosphere and nature. Jumping into the Twilight Forest will indeed be one of your best Minecraft experiences yet. Vix Modern Warfare is a mod that will recreate the Call of Duty game in your Minecraft. There will be a couple of guns to choose from, all of which are well designed and have significant sound effects, just like the game Call of Duty. It is an exciting mod and you will enjoy playing it with a group of friends. Tinker's Construct is also a very famous mod with over 125 million downloads. A genuinely terrifying number. This mod allows players to put tools together in various ways, then modify them in any way. This explains why the mod is this popular. The Lost Cities mod adds new structures to the game in the form of large abandoned cities. Just like in apocalyptic zombie movies, the cities are found randomly around the world. They merge with nature quite accurately, and it is a perfect way to create a movie scene. Storage Drawers mod is the best storage drawers mod out there, as it makes it very easy to organize your items. The idea is pretty simple. You put the item you need in one of the drawers. The drawer will have a capacity of over 64, which is unique and easier to conduct, and you no longer have to place item frames all over the chests. Take Guns is another guns mod, but this one is a lot more sophisticated as it includes technology weapons, guns that you would see in Star Wars. Still, most firearms exist in real life, so it's not out of place. It's pretty entertaining and my favorite weapon is the rocket launcher. Look at these poor villages. Toast Control mod includes a feature every player needs, the deletion of these annoying achievement panels. Most people learn all about the achievement and the recipes the first month of playing the game, so someone like me who has been enjoying this game for 6 years knows how to create a crafting table, for God's sake. Just Enough Items mod views the recipes of literally every item in the game. If the item is craftable or smeltable, you'll find it here. Even if it belongs to a foreign mod. That's what makes Just Enough Items a crucial addition to your game and one of the most downloaded mods in Minecraft. Replay mod is the best mod I've ever gotten to know. It made my career and I'm very thankful to the author for making such an incredible mod. For those who are clueless about this mod, it simply allows players to make cinematic shots using position and time keyframes. And if used wisely, you could create unbelievable scenes. Like these, for example. Portal Gun mod allows you to teleport instantly using portals that could be shot out of a gun. That's why it's called Portal Gun. It's so gratifying and this is one of the reasons it got this amount of downloads. But be careful, it could make you nauseous sometimes. Quirk is simply a big mod with many small features aimed to improve vanilla Minecraft. All of these features could be turned on and off whenever you please, but I doubt you'd give up any of these fantastic attributes. Identity mod is one of my favorite mods on this list. Firstly, it works on 1.19, and secondly, so fun to play with and gives you the ability to morph into any mob you kill, even the Ender Dragon. Mobbins is another animation mod in this list, although it's pretty outdated as it only works on 1.12, but it used to have some incredible animations back then. Especially the fighting movements. I used to play on Hypixel and I'd never get bored of it. Moses Mobs mod adds a few bosses to the game. Each of these bosses has a unique biome that they spawn in. They are not easy to defeat, but once taken down, they will drop valuable loot. MCA Reborn is a mod that recreates society in Minecraft. You can create your character and customize it as you please, and there will be a bunch of other people you could interact with, including females. However, I wasn't so lucky with the girls.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck?
This mod is just a little too realistic. Toughness is a mod that adds more challenging difficulty to the game by adding a thirst bar and temperature system. So now water is valuable and you can freeze to death. Mr. Crayfish's Furniture is a decorative mod that adds a variety of new furniture designs to the game. They're all craftable and make the house interiors much better. So destroy these chairs that made our stairs and slabs and make your own furniture using Mr. Crayfish's mod. Mistcraft mod adds plenty of new dimensions for you to explore. All have new blocks that you could use and are all very wide and entertaining to explore. Bombs Harvest Craft 2 mod is excellent for people who love cooking, like me. This mod contains several new foods that could be harvested or cooked. This widens the food chain in the game, giving players more options to choose from. Pixelmon adds Pokemon to Minecraft, which is a widely known game and has millions of fans around the world. This mod is perfect for Pokemon enthusiasts who want to recreate this game inside of Minecraft. Immersive Portals is an incredible and game-changing mod. It cuts out the annoying loading screen when you are about to travel to a new dimension. Now you can enter the portals seamlessly and see the other dimensions through, which is quite bizarre. Fresh animations. This isn't a mod, it's a texture pack, but I liked it so much that I included it here regardless. Fresh animations changes all the mobs and animals animation, making it fresh and smooth. But I will have to mention that it requires Optifine to run, so make sure to install that as well. Village spawn point mod simply makes you spawn next to a village every time you create a new world, so now looting is much easier and you won't be spawning on an unknown island with no supplies. Fishing Reel mod is a simple addition to your game that makes fishing much more dynamic. Now instead of fishing out items from the sea, you will fish real entities like cod and salmon. They will drop on the floor and start flopping around. It's a very fun mod and adds a realistic theme to the game. So next time you go fishing, make sure to bring your sword with you. Clump's XP mod makes the XP points collide together as to not lag your game. It's very beneficial, especially for people with potato devices. Zyro's minimap is the best minimap mod out there, since it is highly configurable and lets you change the size of the map, the zoom in the map, and most importantly, the ability to set waypoints, which is why most people, including me, install minimaps. Better End is honestly the best mods out there. Try to pair it with your picture to shader and you'll see why. Better End doesn't just enhance the visuals of the end, it also adds a number of new mobs to the game. Some fly, some walk, some are friendly, others not. So much to see. Anyways, it is the best mod to install if you want to see real improvement in your end dimension. Following the Better End, we got the Better Nether mod, which was created by the same author. Just for you to know, this creator does make some good mods. Better Nether offers new biomes and mobs inside of the Nether dimension. While the Nether update was good, you can't help but prefer this version of the Nether instead. Biomes of Plenty was the very first mod to enhance the world generation in Minecraft, and while it is that old, it's still under development and works on the latest Minecraft versions, not to mention the biomes included with this mod. They are magnificent and very extensive. It's amazing how after all these years, Biomes of Plenty still holds the lead for the most beautiful world generation mod. Small Ships mod adds a few small ships that you can ride and explore the sea abroad. They are very dynamic and you can mount multiple chests and cannons inside of them. This mod is very fit for people looking to form pirates mod packs. Apple Trees Revived mod is an overpowering addition to your game. It makes it possible to plant apple trees, golden apple trees, and even emerald apple trees. By the way, the emerald apples gives you luck and haste effect. This is a crazy mod and you'll be able to gather an immense amount of apples and golden apples using these trees. Project Vibrant Journeys mod adds small additions to the forest in Minecraft. This change makes the greenery in the game much more exotic and beautiful to observe, just like real life forests. Distant Horizons is probably the most game-breaker mod in this list, as it expands the render distance in Minecraft to some crazy numbers. I'm talking about 1024x render distance. All of this without breaking the performance, since it adds fake chunks called LODs. This feature has been added to many games, but never in Minecraft unfortunately. All of us love the moon, and sure it's red. Crimson Moon adds a red moon to the game that will give you the worst nights of your life. A lot of monsters will spawn during this time, so make sure you have an excellent keep to hide in. Personality mods adds a few movements the player could perform, like sitting and crawling in tight areas, as well as enhancing some animations like climbing the ladder. Environmental mod beautifies nature by adding blossom forests filled with sakura trees that drop cherries. You will also find beautiful animals like gazelles or pandas inside these lovely greeneries. GG Thunder King of the Hills adds massive mountains and hills to the game. You will have a hard time climbing those, and it certainly makes the terrain generation much more enjoyable to explore. Waste Zones mod adds waste zones to Minecraft, allowing you to teleport anywhere in the world using these zones with one click. It's quite handy and saves ton of time. Connectable chains make chains in Minecraft horizontal and connectable. You can use them to block mobs from trespassing and also use them as a decoration. The Naturalist mod adds a few fantastic animals to the game, each spawning in different biomes and behaving differently. Dynamic Surroundings Remastered mod resurrected the fantastic mod Dynamic Surroundings and made it playable for the latest Minecraft releases. Of course, there have been little strips. For example, footsteps no longer exist, as well as the fireflies, but aside from that, everything else is presented here. Better Animations Collection mod adds a few animation enhancements to some animals, most notably the squids. It also makes the hostile mobs funny looking. It is an excellent addition to have on your game, and you can play with it on public servers if you want to. Effective mod adds a couple of new minor features to the game, most of which are inspired by the 1.18 trailer. For instance, any entity dropping on the water now will have a droplet effect. It also adds a beautiful cascade effect around the world. Fantasy Furniture adds beautiful medieval furniture to the game, and they look incredible and pretty detailed. You can make some fascinating interior designs with this mod. Flex FOV is a mod that lets you choose between various FOVs, all of which are pretty unique and fun to use. Keep in mind, it won't work with shaders, so turn it off before installing the mod. Miriam Souls-like Weaponry is a beautiful mod that adds several new cool weapons to the game. All have different abilities and look so majestic. The mod also adds fierce bosses that you can fight, and I guess most of you have noticed how the animation is fresh. This leads us to our next mod. Better Combat mod. Better Combat mod revamps the combat movements in the game. It makes the sword swinging much more pleasing to see. It's also compatible with other weapon mods like Miriam Souls-like Weaponry. Auto third person mods, which is automatically to the third person perspective whenever you get in a boat, fly in a elytra, or ride an animal. This mod saves ton of time, so you won't have to go through the process of switching the third person using the F5 button, it will just be automatic. Immersive Paintings is a mod that allows you to place some mesmerizing new paintings to the game. On top of that, it provides the possibility of importing your own images as paintings in Minecraft, which in my opinion is a beneficial and fun feature. Nymph Spider is a relatively terrifying mod, especially if you have arachnophobia. In that case, you'll probably get a heart attack, so be careful my friend. Grappling Hook's mod gives you the ability to craft and use an exciting instrument called the grappling hook. Climbing tall places will no longer be a hassle, as the grappling hook allows you to reach any point within moments. It also speeds up traveling, as you can see, just grapple from place to place and you'll be there in a few seconds. Combat Rule mod adds a rule movement that you could use to dodge enemies' attack easily. You can execute it using the R button on your keyboard while moving in a specific direction, and it will perform a rapid rule that helps you escape death and life situations. Do a Barrel Rule mod makes flying with the elytra quite slippery but fascinating. It's like you're flying a drone. I love the camera rolling, and it honestly makes flying much more realistic and challenging, as you can hit the ground very easily. The Chanted Campfires mod introduces a variety of new campfires to the game. You can craft a specific color dye and right click the campfire while shifting, and it would change its scent. This also happens in real life. Wondrous Wilds mod heavily enhances the birch forest in Minecraft, as it adds woodpeckers that pick tiny houses inside the trees. Wondrous Wilds also enhances the swamps by adding these glowing insects called fireflies. It's truly mesmerizing and worth going for. Better Village mod fully enhances the architecture of the villages in Minecraft. There are now better posters, better showers, and my favorite part, better fountains. This mod is beneficial as it also enhances the loot you can get from the structures. Farmer's Delight mod is a little bit similar to Palm's Harvest mod. It adds new foods to the game, all of which can be cooked in different ways using a stove or any heat source. You can also chop the foods to get new items. There's more content in this mod that I can't fit it all in this small snippet. Diagonal fences mod makes the fences very fluid and adjustable, as you can make some very unusual shapes using them, meaning that you'll no longer have to stick with the strict, sharp corner cages anymore. Immersive Withering is a sweet mod that adds a few environmental changes to the game, like falling leaves, natural reforms like lightning bolts striking sand, and other fun things you will enjoy playing this mod. Biome Particle Weather is a small mod that changes Minecraft rain weather by making small rainless areas have different particles, like fast winds on the savanna, heavy rains on the jungle biomes, and desert storms in the desert. Friends and Foes is a fun mod that adds some of the mobs that were left behind in previous update announcements. For instance, there are the copper golems, wildfire, maulers, and the glare. There are also some new blocks, but the mobs are the most dominating part of the mod. Ecologics mod is a beautiful environment enhancer as it adds few items and animals to the game, making nature in Minecraft much more aesthetic than ever. The number of features might seem trivial, but it was made with extreme skill set and creativity. Jumpy boats make riding much easier now. Instead of leaving the boat and placing it back, you can jump to the land from the sea with your boat. It can be a convenient mod in survival mode. Exotic Bears mod spreads out several dynamic real-life bears around the world, spawning in different biomes resulting in better environments for players to explore. EnderVerse mod allows you to move while accessing your inventory or even after opening any storage source. This is very useful when you are under attack and trying to reach out for an item. But here is a warning, you will be banned from any public server if you join using it, so do it at your own risk. Bosses of Mass Destruction mod includes 3 major bosses you can battle. They are all very powerful and have unique abilities that will make it harder for you to win. The 3 bosses are situated in all Minecraft dimensions: the End, the Nether, and the Overworld. The Backpack mod is not just like any other backpack mod. This one gives you a few quests that you could finish to get new cool backpacks with different abilities and capacities. The Easy Magic mod makes enchanting much more appealing than ever. Now you can enroll new enchantments if you are not satisfied, and the tools also remain in the enchanting table if you don't pick them up. It looks very cool and is very useful. Sounds Physics Remastered is a mod that adds sounds physics to the game, like echoes. This makes discovering the caves much scarier and gives Minecraft a realistic theme. Target Dummy mod is a great tool to train your sword swing, as well as your DPS aka damage per swing. It is also a great mod to exercise bow shooting for higher accuracy and damage. Sky Villages mod is an excellent addition to your survival adventure as it lifts the villages from the land, resulting in heavily island villages flying above the ground. They also look very aesthetic and include more useful loot. When Dungeons Arise is a mod from the same creator as the mod before. As you may guess, it would of course include very aesthetic builds in the form of dungeons and temples. This is probably the best dungeons mods out there, so give it a try. Might turn into your favorite mod. RPG HUD is a client-side mod that could be used in any server and it displays any individual health bar. It also includes a mini compass on the top of the screen to know where you are heading. Antarctic mod enhances projection items in the game. The items will now stack on the ground realistically, and to top it off, the mod also gives you the ability to charge the projection to a maximum force of 5. This will allow you to throw the items way farther if you want to get rid of them. Antarctic is also a very simulation mod, visually and practically. Let's look at this. The Eating Animation mod makes consuming food in the game special and functional. And any food now will have a unique eating animation including drinks and plants. The Hydration mod adds zap to the hardness of the game by including a thirst bar down below. Once it's empty, you will start losing hearts. To survive, you'll have to grab water from any lake, or even better, boil it up and get purified water that will hydrate you more without giving you a thirst effect. Lotwix mod gives a small scroll effect that you could use to browse over the variants of any block. and it's specifically useful for intermediate builders who hate switching between their slots. Smooth swapping mod is yet another inventory enhancer. This one will make swapping items from your inventory to any storage source much more appealing and smooth. Tree filling mod allows you to cut down the entire tree by chopping off the bottom. And don't worry, it also cuts down from your axe durability depending on how many logs the tree had, so it's not considered a cheat. Hourglass mod allows you to modify time as you please and make daytime and nighttime ridiculously fast or slow, and it also makes sleeping more realistic. A heads down display mod hides the HUD in the game when you are not scrolling between slots, which is the case for many other games since the HUD often ruins the experience when you are trying to focus on the game. Tidal 2.0 mod, best world generation mod ever created. Of course, we can't try to show off biomes with plenty, but Tidal is just so good and includes up to 48 biomes. In addition, this mod comes in the form of data pack, meaning you'll be able to run it even in your survival vanilla server, without having to switch to Spigot or any other modded servers. Modern life is a collection of a few items we have in our modern life. For instance, a firearm that needs bullets, a chainsaw, a flashlight, and my favorite, a guitar. You like this music? I hope so. The mod also features few blocks that can be handy during building. Macaw's Bridges mod is another self-explanatory mod. It adds all variants of bridges to the game, all of which are craftable and look very good. Furthermore, it saves you the effort of going through a long building tutorial on how to build a bridge in Minecraft. That was it for today's video, guys. As you can hear, I'm very tired. I'm literally recording this at 7 AM. I hope you enjoyed the 100 mods I included here. I know there are more mods to include, but this is something I will do in the future. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to keep me going. See ya in the next one.